When it comes to mental health, we're often told to watch for changes in sleep, appetite, or motivation. But what about the patterns we don't usually talk about, like your masturbation habits? Most people don't realize how much their solo habits are tied to their emotional well-being until something starts to feel off. Have you ever found yourself reaching for release not because you're turned on, but because you're anxious, bored, or just overwhelmed? Or maybe you felt worse after, not better. It might seem like a purely physical behavior, but the reasons behind when and why you do it can actually reveal a lot about your emotional state. Your body could be trying to cope with feelings your mind hasn't fully processed yet. So, let's look at a few patterns that might show up and what they could be saying. It's your go-to coping mechanism. One of the most common emotional reasons for masturbating is to feel better. It soothes stress, dulls anxiety, or fills empty time. That might sound harmless, and in moderation, it is often, but if it becomes your default escape for discomfort, it could be a sign that you're avoiding emotions rather than facing them. During the COVID-19 lockdowns, researchers found that many people used masturbation not out of arousal, but to cope with depression, anxiety, and boredom. Here's a gentle tip. Try pausing and asking, what emotion am I trying to avoid right now? Before reaching for the habit you feel out of control with it. Sometimes it's not about the urge, it's about the loop. You tell yourself you'll take a break, but somehow it happens again. And afterward you feel frustrated, like your body's acting without your permission. This kind of pattern may point to something deeper, not just high desire, but emotional overload. According to research, compulsive sexual behavior is often a way to manage distress, not just a sign of high libido. Here's another gentle tip. Start noticing when the urge shows up. Is it after stress, boredom, lone? Others, it's followed by a wave of guilt. That feeling doesn't come out of nowhere. It's often shaped by personal, cultural, or religious beliefs that frame pleasure as wrong or dirty. Psychologist Joshua Grubbs calls this moral incongruence. When your actions go against your internal values and that clash, it can lead to deeper distress, shame, and self-doubt over time. Instead of asking, was this right or wrong? Try asking, was I acting out of care or out of avoidance? That small shift can open the door to self-compassion. You don't feel anything anymore. It used to feel good. Now it just feels automatic. You're not doing it more. You're just doing it because it's there. No spark, no excitement, just routine. And this kind of emotional numbness might point to something called anhedonia, the loss of interest in things that once brought you joy. It's a core symptom of depression. And yes, it can show up in your sexual behavior too. Try reconnecting to your senses. Warm water on your hands, music in your ears, sunlight on your skin. Numbness doesn't always mean you're broken. Sometimes it just means you've been carrying too much, too long. Your triggers say more than you think. When you really think about it, what usually comes before urge? A fight with someone, a stressful day, a long night feeling alone. Often it's not arousal that kicks in first. It's emotion. According to sexual psychology, some people are more sensitive to emotional stress and respond with sexual urges as a way to regulate that stress, not necessarily to seek pleasure. And that's not wrong or shameful. It's your nervous system trying to find relief. Try keeping a quick log, just a few words like what happened before, how you felt after. Patterns might start to surface. And when they do, they don't just show you your triggers, they show you what your heart might really be asking for. Respectfully, your masturbation habit doesn't define your mental health, but it can reflect it. Whether it's guilt, compulsivity, numbness, or relief, your body might be speaking in the only language it knows. Attention. And you're allowed to listen. Without judgment. If this topic brings up more questions than answers, that's okay. Awareness is the first step. From here, you can try small shifts or reach out to a therapist who can help you understand what's underneath the habit. Have you noticed your pattern shift during stress or emotional lows? Share your experiences in the comments. Your insights might help someone else feel seen. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to Psycho for more gentle psychology-based content. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're not alone in figuring this out, and there's no shame in learning what helps. Music.